Oh, we're going in, right? Coming out, judge stands up to the hospital, step aside to give a dying man this right here. So a Chicago area judge saved a grandfather's life with a single question that exposed hospitals blocking doctors from using a safe FDA-approved drug. Why? Here you can see this individual, retired a contractor from Hong Kong, had traveled to Illinois to celebrate his granddaughter's first birthday. He got sick, ended up in a Chicago area hospital. All other options were exhausted, but the hospital refused to give this gentleman a generic FDA-approved drug with extraordinary safety record that the doctor believed could save his life. Finally, a judge asked the right question. What's the downside? To put it another way, if a man is dying of this in the ICU and all else has been tried, why not order a hospital to give a safe, last-ditch drug? This hospital, located near Chicago, offered 3 arguments as to why he should not be given the medication. There could be side effects. Ordering this would violate policies, and forcing the issue would be extraordinary judicial oversight. On each argument, the county circuit judge firmly disagreed. I can't think of a more extraordinary situation than when we were talking about a man's life. He said in a November 5th decision that is modeled after rational decision-making and irrational error. I'm not forcing this hospital to do anything other than to step aside. I am just asking, or not asking, I am ordering through the court's power to allow this individual to have emergency privileges and administer it. Well, the hospital ultimately stepped aside and the doctor came in, administered a 5-day course of this, and from November 8th through 12th. Okay? The individual was able to breathe without a ventilator within 5 days. He, in fact, removed his own endotracheal himself, left the ICU Tuesday, November 16th, and although he was confused and weak, was breathing Sunday without supplemental oxygen on a regular hospital floor. Every day after treatment, there was accelerated and stable improvement, said the physician who administered it. In 2 previous court cases after hospital reviews as well. 3 times we've shown them something. The remarkable progress stands in sharp relief to the repeated attempts by this health agency, a hospital's managing system, to thwart the use of it. It succeeded in having the court's November 1st order dismissed by claiming the man was in better health than the lawsuit contended, which he wasn't. It then defied the November 5th order, saying the doctor was not vaccinated, but a negative test resolved the issue. Moreover, after the treatment was complete and he was better, the hospital system filed notice that it would still appeal the order, although it had already been carried out. At the outset, the hospital argued in the court intervention, saying he is not terminal at this point, but was forced to admit that he had for days teetered on the brink of death after the man's daughter spoke to the hospital doctor on November 3rd and took copious notes that were submitted to the court. Here you can see the comments that she wrote down and submitted. Here you can also see what the nurse said. The hospital doctor estimated someone in his condition like that has a 10 to 15% chance of survival. You can see here the judge mentioning the actual side effects here, generally well tolerated, dizziness, pruritus, nausea, diarrhea. These are the side effects of the dosage that's being asked to be administered. The risk of the side effects are so minimal that the patient's current situation outweighs that risk by 100-fold. The judge then addressed the statement made by a hospital doctor who testified that the risk is there's no benefit. Okay, if you don't see what's wrong with this, you need help.